I can kind of take you on a tour and show you all where things are at. So we'll start at the nose. Okay, so we got Heath, we got Scarlet, we've got... Are we missing Ghost?
I'm coming. Let's go get down there.
Oh, there you are. Okay, yeah, your name was right on a light glare, so I was like, uh-oh. On our right, we have 2 Atlases and 2 Geos. On our left, we have the medical Ursa. Port side, docking collar, starboard side, elevator. If you come out here, there's a service ladder, and that one leads all the way up to the technical deck, I believe. Cargo bays, which again, you can open up from up here. You can go up and down on the elevator. I think you can jump. No, you can't jump over the railing. That'd be nice. Here we've got our dragonflies stored gloriously, how they should be, because they're Drake.
What is that? Oh, the bed.
Yes, it's the heart bed. Which
and what's in that crate behind the heart bed?
Oh yes, good call. So let's take a little ride down. So this first crate was carrying utility stuff. I believe it is empty now unless somebody put something in it. Looks like Knight might have put his gear in there for right now. Top one is...
Yeah, my gear's in there.
Top box is my gear, but it also has the heavy weapons like railguns and Animus missile launcher in it, which is kind of up for grabs depending on what we do. The bottom one has the heat suits. On Aberdeen, we'll want those heat suits. Oh yeah, good luck, Scarlet. Actually, with 2 of us here, it might actually work. Yeah, I don't know. You might have more luck than I did.
Definitely favoring being upside down. I'm leaving.
Yes. Yeah. And I even tried it powered on, and the second I got off, it started spinning. So yeah. Now if you put it on the ground, it'll hold for a couple seconds and then flip. Oh wait, did we all fit on that little elevator? Nice. Okay, so coming through here, going to the right, you have all of the utility things. So we've got the SVTs, I think is what these are, the big salvage guns. The multi-tools on the left have mining attachments. The multi-tools on the right have tractor beams. We got 4 tractor beams. Got 6 medical tools there. On this side,
canisters for the big salvage guns.
all over in the crate down there. Weapons over here. So we got 2 P8s, 2 S71s, 2 of the Volt Parallax, I think is the assault rifles. Then we've got an AO7 sniper rifle and the big 50 cal sniper rifle. So we've got pretty good mix there. Again, all of those are up for grabs if you want them. Just make sure you put them back. We have got the butt turret right here, if you're ever wondering where that is. This would probably be the engineer turret. So Scarlet, that's your baby.
Yeah.
And then this is the main elevator, which for some reason does not go outside. All aboard! So that is the sub deck. Now we are going to the habitation deck, which of course is where all of our lockers are. Big important thing is that this is where the medical bay is. Go into the starboard of the ship. Oh yeah. And good point. We need to transfer our imprints here.
It saved my imprint from server to server.
That is pretty cool. That is good to know. So this leads to the ladder that goes down to the nose hanger. Then we can come in here and set our spawn.
What are these in game? What are these other beds meant to do?
They're med beds. You can. I think they're supposed to be. I think they're supposed to be recovery. I think you can. Or you used to be able to, you might not be able to anymore. I think they're just recovery beds.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine kind of just they're just kind of a general rest bed, but no treatment. Is what
I'm
I
sure
was under the
we
impression.
updated for that though.
Yeah, when they do medical for real, they'll have it there.
So the intention eventually is to have those be lower tier treatment.
Either lower tier
Probably.
treatment or recovery. Yeah. So if I remember right, that is all that is on this level as far as like the aft of the ship goes. So coming this way, you guys have already seen the crew quarters. Once the poop loop is in, come in here. Wait, I thought I saw something in the mirror.
No, this is not Captain Quarters.
Nope, this is crew.
Okay.
And I want to say one of these lockers actually worked. Nope, these don't, but the ones in the crew quarters do. And of course you got the crew quarters, crew lockers. I think all 5 of them work.
Yeah.
That's the XO's
Yes,
bed
right.
right there. Then you got your showers over here. Then, if you have
No
a chest,
mirror working. Blah.
no, not yet. If you have a chest burster, make sure you lay down on this table. Well, you should still be in the group. Nice, Heath. Yes, that is the way carnies should have their meetings, right there.
This better not put me back on my own.
Loopy beans again.
And
Wait,
then,
I'm gonna do the knife on the hand animation.
nice.
You haven't seen the knife emote?
The knife emote? No.
Yeah, and they do the knife between your fingers emote. It's really cool.
Wait, do they?
April 1st, man.
Someone shoot him.
All I have is a med gun. That would only heal him.
It'd only make him stronger. All right. And then through here, captain's quarters. Ostensibly mine, but anyone is welcome in here, of course. You got the seat, which doesn't do anything yet. You got your screen that
Captain
doesn't do
just
anything.
proposition us. Where's HR on this ship?
I also happen to be HR. You got a window here that looks kind of up, which, I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. Then bedroom in here, teddy
Go
bear.
back on Crusader.
Vandals in your office.
That's fine. You got time, Wolfie. And then my storage locker is right there. Toilet and shower. I mean, this is an ex-military ship, so it does kind of make sense that the office is larger than the sleeping area. Okay, up we go into yon bridge. So we've got our chessboard here, which I believe, can we actually play with pieces? We can play with pieces, but I will not do that yet. Center seat is the pilot seat, and I will show you the alternate pilot seat when we get there in a second. No remote turrets on this one, so these side seats are literally just for show. I did not mean to sit in that, I was just pointing.
Where this component is here. Actually, you have a component in here. This used to be empty.
Yes. Do not.
So now you have a
pull
component here.
that.
This used to be a hiding spot. A lot of people would stow away in this spot in the ship.
Which is good to know. So that right there is a fuse. So if the ship all of a sudden stops working for some reason, that is one of the fuse boxes we need to check. And then this bridge, or this elevator, brings us up to the upper bridge. So right here. Now this one has the only remote turret on the whole ship is right here. The starboard seat is the top turret. So if you're on top turret duty, which is probably going to be an XO thing, so Ghost, this will probably be your realm up here, because this up here is the alternate pilot position right here, which you do get a pretty awesome view while you're flying. At least
I love flying from there. There's one limitation. I forget what there's like something in the ship you can't do from there, which I think is
you can't shut
shoot?
the I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Well, let's see if you can shoot.
There's one semi-critical thing on the ship that you can't do from there, which otherwise this is the ultimate place to fly from right there. Just for visuals.
I'm sure you're not unable to go into QT.
I think you can do QT.
It'd be
And
kind of
it's
You
like
are-
gear or open interior or something like that. There's some sort of
You're correct. You can't
minorly
shoot.
critical.
You can't shoot.
It'd be kind of bad if the armor was out too. It'd be
Yeah,
worse for seeing.
you can't close the cowl. I mean, I guess you could see down, you could land, but that would be not ideal. The left seat doesn't, or the port seat doesn't do anything. Just pretty much for show right now. Escape pods, once again, one day they'll do something. And then we've got Sir not appearing in this film. We've got a fabrication room on the right, which I think is there. No, that's just a fire thing. Thought there might be another fuse box in here, but there is not. And then the drone room again doesn't work in this batch. Probably won't for a while, but that's on the left. So this deck does not get used much outside of this. I've got a fully kitted out Fury in there and a fully kitted out Pisces Explorer version. So
That is
we'll
a
go.
Great color on that Fury.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Metallic red. Yeah, that one's one of my favorites. There's a white one that gives
everything.
Yes, everything is attritions. We are we're being funded by Hurston. Mildly, not totally by choice. So yeah, if you want to get to the Fury, you go to the other side. This thing should have, no, this doesn't have rattlers. The Fury does have rattlers on it. So the Fury is rather decked out. That is the port turret, same thing on the other side. So if you're trying to make it to the side turrets, which have the best arc of fire, that is where they are. Those are where the wing turrets are. And then
Got port turrets on both sides.
well,
Yeah, port
Kind
turrets
of.
on both sides.
this is where the engineering terminal is. Of course, you can get back to where the engine is too, but
Touch my stuff.
fuse number 2 right behind you. Fuse box right here. So if we start having things go down, that's where we do it. Yep, this is
missing one right now.
this is Scarlet's room.
I
Yeah,
think they
well, we're
always-
missing one up front too.
Yeah, they always put one less than full first buy stock.
So we come back this way. Go through here. Come around here. You call up this. We got one last floor to go to. It's a small one. It opens off the backside. You get this big, cool map room, which is neat. And then coming through this door, again, escape pods, can't do anything with them, obviously. But this room is actually an airlock. Again, doesn't do anything, but you can look down, you can see the hangar. You can go EVA from here, which is really nice because I think there is actually gravity over the landing pad when it's closed. So, not anymore. Damn it. Okay, well, yeah, it's just this one. But if someone's going to board us, that's probably where they're going to be boarding us from. All right, well, that is the tour of the Carrack. Technical deck is where you'll probably be, most everyone else will be hanging out, just because that's where the side turrets and engineering is. Although the butt turret is all the way on the ground floor.
Heathcules, this is the business side of the medical bed. You're gonna fry your nads if you stand here too long.
That's true. Don't wear anything metal.
Don, Steeler, you need to. You stocked all this wonderful stuff in this ship. In addition to obviously drinks and medical pens and that sort of stuff, you have to stock in the clinic medical gowns, like a whole stack of them.
Oh,
need medical
that's
gowns.
that is a good point. You know, we could probably just go to Mary Pure of Heart and grab like 50 off the ground. Sorry, Knight.
Yeah, I was about to ask, are we ready to go or are we running a drill?
We are ready to go. I am just going to throw on my flight suit and we are rolling.
All right, I shall head to the butt turret.
The turret of
Ew,
buttness.
ew.
I'm a butt guy, what can I say?
We prefer the anus turret. Thank you. I am ready to go. Does anyone else need anything while I'm hopping off the ship? Are we on the tour where you like, hey, we're missing X, Y, or Z? Drinks, I think we're missing.
I got
real
my
life
own
beverage.
drinks in storage, so I'm pretty good
Yes, ma'am.
there.
Okay.
I need a real life beverage. Would you grab one for me while you're outside of the ship?
Absolutely. DoorDash is on the way. All right. Get on board, and we will take off momentarily.